인기가요지 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 언제나 내가 내는 거그 노래지 영민은 느껴있고 싶고 전국에 나가 싫어 인기가요지
Yo, 안녕하세요. 저는 김입니다. You already don't know what it is. 저희 채널에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 오늘 저는 제가 한국을 좋아하는 5가지 이유를 말할 거예요. The first thing I will talk about are my Korean friends. 한국에서 저는 지금까지 많은 친구들 많았어요. 한국 사람들 저에게 무척 친절해요. 저희 친구들은 항상 제가 필요할 때 저를 도와줘요. I'm very grateful to have met such great friends here in Korea that have been helping me out since day one. You know, shout out to my day one A1s, gang, 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 gang. They already know who they are. Next thing I will talk about is Korean food. 한국에 오기 전까지 저는 한국 음식을 먹어본 적이 없었어요. 하지만 지금 저는 거의 모든 한국 음식을 좋아해요. 저는 친구들과 많은 음식을 함께 먹는 것을 좋아해요. My favorite Korean food would have to be 닭갈비 and Korean fried chicken. It's so flames, bro. It's fire. So is samgyeopsal, which is also called pork belly, or you would know it as Korean barbecue. But pretty much I eat anything because when I go out with my Korean friends, I just eat whatever is on the menu. Also at school lunch, I don't know really what anything is. I just eat it and usually it never lets me down. The next thing I'll talk about is safety in Korea. 한국은 살기 안전한 나라예요. 한국에서 살면서 지금까지 아무런 문제 없었어요. 그리고 저희 모든 곳에 CCTV가 있어서 안전해요. Yes, I do feel safe living in Korea, but you need to make smart choices no matter where you're living. For example, depending on the time of day that you're out, let's say you come back from a bar or a club, you need to take the appropriate precautions, like who you're going home with, how you're getting home, and the direction you're taking. You know, personally, I've never felt like I've been in danger while living in Korea. Another thing I like to talk about is the transportation. 한국에서는 버스, 지하철, 택시를 타는 비용이 비싸지 않아요. 그리고 매유를 받아요. I know I talked about Korean buses in my last video and how I didn't like it, but there are pros and cons to most things in life, and you know, regardless of the cons, transportation in Korea is phenomenal and it's fast and it's cheap and you can always depend on it. As compared to Toronto, like transportation is so expensive and like it's really, sometimes it's not that reliable and sometimes you don't even know when the bus is coming, fam. And the last thing I will talk about is the internet. 한국에는 인터넷 속도가 매우 빨라요. 그리고 어떤 곳이든 와이파이 있는데 심지어 지하철에도 있어요. So in Korea, there's just about Wi-Fi everywhere you go. There's even Wi-Fi in the subway. There's Wi-Fi in some buses. I found that there's Wi-Fi in some buses. And there's Wi-Fi like in all restaurants and shops. So pretty much it's everywhere. And also the internet speed is so fast. Like I really felt the difference when I went to China and when I went back to Canada. Like, you know, I'm just there waiting for my thing to load in Canada, but in Korea it's really fast and just about everywhere. Even my boy told me one time he went hiking and he lost his phone. And they called his phone and the guy was like, yo, reach the top. Like, I have your phone. I'll give it back to you. On a mountain, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's so sick. Those were the 5 things that I love about living in South Korea. So I decided to make this video a little bit also in Korean as well because some of my Korean friends have hit me up and were like, you know, I like to watch your videos, but it's so hard for me to understand. So, you know, I tried to make it in Korean as well. But also, I wanted to push myself, motivate myself to try to use my Korean more and to kind of build that confidence in myself to speak Korean. And, you know, As you can see, I still need a lot more work, but you know, it is what it is. And I want to shout out to someone hit me up in my Instagram DMs, and you know, they showed me a lot of love that really gave me the motivation to make this video. You know, and her Instagram is rebel.ly. You know, shout out to you. Thank you for the motivation. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. So you already know what it is. You done know. I don't need to tell you guys. If you like this video, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. You know, I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.
모든 내 chart 그 고정사는 or 내 생애 그 다음 타이밍 뒤지게 좋아 오르토는 막